Welcome back. Time now to Get Real. Today I'd like to direct this at Senate Democrats who put on quite a display today during the Amy Coney Barrett confirmation hearing. You know, Senators, I get that COVID shutdown of Broadway and most all theaters across our nation has been tough. But that doesn't mean that you need to try your hand at acting and create a political theater sideshow for the American people just so you can attempt to derail this highly qualified judge to our highest court. I know why you're doing it, though, because you're worried. You're worried that her appointment may mean that your failed Affordable Health Care Act may be overturned. So I watched today for hours upon hours, as many of you did, I'm sure, as senator after senator on the left began their speech referring to a large picture of a citizen positioned right behind them, speaking of their health conditions and how the ACA has helped them with medical insurance to battle their ailment. And I couldn't help but think, where are the pictures and stories of the millions of Americans who didn't get to keep their primary care provider, as promised by the Obama administration? I was reminded that health care premiums have skyrocketed for millions and millions of Americans since the Affordable Care Act was put into place, which then made it so millions of families couldn't even afford coverage. I'm also reminded that the cost to small business owners skyrocketed, causing them to cut hours to their employees or lay them off altogether. And how about the fact that taxes increased for millions and millions of Americans? So while I watched this ridiculous display unfold, I thought to myself, why oh why are Democrats wasting time during these hearings just griping and complaining at a bunch of what ifs? What if this justice votes against the Affordable Care Act? What if this justice votes against Roe v. Wade? What if, that says, it's all these what ifs about changing the law. Let's go back to what the law says and the Constitution, okay? Judges don't make the law, folks, right? Congress does. So maybe those Dems should be more concerned about creating laws that are constitutional and benefit us. Because from what I can see, Judge Barrett, who is a woman who follows the law and our Constitution. So if the Affordable Care Act is totally constitutional, then Democrats have nothing to worry about, right? But if not, then maybe it should be repealed. Now, I do have a heart, folks. I'm sure all of you do too. We believe that all Americans deserve affordable health care and a system that will work for all of us. And also, I think we can probably agree that no one should be turned away for a pre-existing condition, which our president has repeated time and time again. He has assured us that if he stays in office, the Republican plan moving forward will stay as it is. Pre-existing conditions will not change. So let's get real. Healthcare is a very complicated system, especially in our capitalist free market society. So what should be done? Keep the Affordable Care Act the way it is, maybe tweak it a bit, or replace it altogether. It should be up to us, the voters, right, to send our elected leaders to Washington to create something that benefits all of us. But I believe it's quite clear. The current act doesn't do that. It has failed us. And whether or not Judge Amy Coney Barrett is confirmed should have no bearing on that issue. Democrats are just too damn stubborn to admit that the act has failed. And they will not give the Trump administration a win on this or pretty much any other major issue facing Americans. Why? Because it goes against their agenda. Instead, they should be looking to try and find a solution. And if Barrett is confirmed, and if the Affordable Care Act, lots of ifs, is repealed, my hope is that both sides will try once and for all to work together in a bipartisan manner to find a solution to the rising cost of health care. But let's not turn these confirmation hearings into a Broadway play. She is highly qualified. She is ready to serve, and she should be confirmed. So Senate Dems, get real, get to work, and confirm her. And that's going to do it for our show tonight. We thank you so much for tuning in to Real America. If you'd like to reach out to the show, you've got some comments or complaints, there's how you get a hold of us on social media and email. I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. But until then, as I always say, be proud, be safe, and God bless.